those of you who have obviously been paying attention to what's been going on with Susan Sarandon, she was fired from a United Talent Agency the other day. Why was she fired? Well, apparently she decided that it was important to support the rights of Palestinians, which did not sit well. And she wasn't the only person who got dropped from a job. You also have Melissa Barrera,
I don't know who that is.
She's apparently the star of the new Scream movie, Scream 7. They're up to 7 with Scream now. So yeah, these two individuals decided that they were going to speak out, regarding what was happening.
Yeah.
And they have now been released from their job. But I obviously wanted to highlight Susan Sarandon because she is somebody who has always spoken out on behalf of the downtrodden, the working class. And one thing that we've noticed recently, in particular, when it comes to everything that's going on in light of what's happening in Gaza, is that censorship has been taken up to an 11. If you even attempt to speak out against what's happening in the Middle East right now, you are grounds to be terminated from your job.
That's what I read too. Highly recommend. Devil's Chessboard. Anyway, very good recommendation. Sorry. And it is not easy knowing.
Susan Sarandon obviously is very well off. She's worth tens of millions of dollars. She's one of the most successful actresses of the last 50 years. Oscar winner, something that Deborah Messing will never be. I always like.
So I really don't like talking about celebrities. I really don't. I know,
but I just like to point that out because I really don't like her.
Okay.
But
this is really good for pontificating.
Yes, it's good for pontificating, but it also speaks volumes to what Susan has been about for so very long. And even in the face of losing her representation, I'm sure she'll find something else.
She doesn't give a shit.
Do you know that Susan's 77?
Good.
She's still out there kicking ass and taking names. But this Melissa Barrera apparently is the star, was like the top billed actor in the next Scream movie. And because she said that Palestinians deserve human rights, she has been removed from her next film.
It's just like a red scare.
But this really just goes to show you how Israel's position is unsustainable.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, they're just eventually they'll run out of people to ban and censor, and it'll just be, you'll have people like, I don't know, Amy Schumer just like by herself in a little bubble of Zionism. Be happy in there, Amy.
Somebody, I don't remember who it was that brought it up, but a very good point. You have Susan Sarandon and Melissa Barrera lose their jobs.
I know, Alan.
For speaking up. I'll be done in a minute. Why do you have to do that?
Because he said.
I don't care. But no, now you're just trying to be a pain in the ass.
Well, because I told you I was.
I said, just give me a minute.
Okay.
So Melissa Barrera and Susan Sarandon lose their job for saying that Palestinians deserve human rights. Yet Sarah Silverman says that it's okay to cut off water to Gaza, and she's hosting the Comedy Central's Daily Show.
I would never watch that swill anyway. That swill hasn't been
swill since John left.
Since Jon Stewart left, it's been nothing.
But that also speaks to this idea of what we've been saying, and this is where the conversation comes full circle about Wasserman Schultz, and how if you want to know why anti-Semitism gets drawn up to a 12 and beyond, it's because of these actions. It's because of the actions of Stuart Selbowitz. It's because of the actions of Amy Schumer and Deborah Messing and Sacha Baron Cohen. It's because there is this, you could call it a conspiracy, you could call it whatever you want, but that there is basically immunity granted to Jewish celebrities to do whatever the hell they want, and anyone who speaks out against the state of Israel for their genocidal actions, you are now subject to losing your job.
Oh, because you're anti-Semitic.
Of course. Well, isn't everybody?
Well, and I also am one that believes that, well, again, I'm not averse to hate speech. I think people should be able to say whatever they want to say. So I don't believe in censorship.
Neither do I.
So that's just that.
But we support them and we support their efforts. And thank you for always standing on the side of justice, which is what, unfortunately, a lot of people are afraid to do even today.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.